This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hi everybody, I hope everybody's doing well today. We are going to be doing our wildlife thing again. So Hudson, Lily, I hope you are excited. Today we're going to talk about something that you're going to like very, very much. And also I want to say hi to Ty and Avery. And what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you going to say anything? Really? Hey. I don't know what this is about. How did you see me? I was blending into the environment like a chameleon. A chameleon? Yes, Avery and Ty want to see us talk about chameleons, so I was trying to blend in. Watch, I'm going to do it again. I can see you. I can actually, you're not, everybody can see him, right? I mean, really, what do you mean you can see me? First of all, we're not talking about chameleons this week. Next week we're talking about chameleons. So you have all week long to try to practice blending into the environment. Wow, I thought if I hold my breath and I just stay there, I will just blend in with all these mess of games and stuff. But I can see that that's not working very well. I'm going to have to learn more about the chameleon next week so I can blend in with everything. Yeah, we'll learn more about chameleons next week. This week, though, we are talking about something that I think you're going to really like. And Hudson asked if we would talk about it this week, and we're going in order. We would have talked about chameleons this week, but Hudson asked if we could talk about penguins this week. So he asked first. So we go in order, and we're always fair. That's right. First in line. First to the pizza. That's in school. Speaking of schools, did you know that penguins basically hang in schools? Really? Do they do their ABCs and stuff like that? No. Schools of penguins together. When usually during the season where they breed, they all hang in a great big school, that it's called. So there's hundreds and sometimes even thousands of them all together. And what they do is the female will lay 2 eggs. 2 eggs? How come not 3? Well, they just lay 2 eggs. Except for the emperor and the king penguin, which tends to sometimes lay just 1 egg. And what they do is they actually keep that egg, as you can see up above, underneath their feet and under their fur so they can keep it warm. Warm? Where do they live? That it's so cold. Do they live in Minnesota? Or Chicago with Tina? Because boy, it was cold there this week. It was minus 33. That's cold. Well, penguins live in the Antarctic, believe it or not. But they've been known to be seen in South Africa and also Australia and New Zealand. They've gone as far north as then, but most of the times they stay to the south in Antarctica. That's amazing. It is really cold there. I don't want to go there. I like it nice and warm where I am in this house. It's nice. It's nice and toasty in Florida. I can roam around, roll in the grass. I know. We talked about you and all your antics last week. So, anyways, getting back to their eggs. They will wait until their eggs hatch, and they will keep the eggs right on their feet so they don't touch the ice, and they stay right underneath their bellies where they stay warm until it's time to hatch. Also, the male will stay with the female and help feed them. Feed them? Do they eat tuna fish? Well, no, they don't eat tuna fish, but they do like a thing called krill and small fish. They will swim, they will go into the ocean and swim and catch these things and eat them. You mean they don't go to the pantry and just go, I will have a can of anchovies today? No, they don't go in there and they don't ask for cans of anchovies. They actually go out and they will actually catch fish. Now, they can swim very fast. But did you know that penguins are actually birds? Birds? Do penguins fly? You know, up in the sky? No, penguins do not fly up in the sky. They lost that ability a long time ago. Their wings are now used as rudders in the sea. Whoa! So they swim really fast and they can turn real quick and stuff like that with their rudders? That is correct. Yeah, you've been doing your homework a little bit. They'll turn real fast. Now, the penguins are colored a certain way. If you notice, they are black and white. And on their backs, they are black. And that's so when they're swimming, nobody can see them from above. It camouflages them. Wow, that's pretty cool. But what about from below? Well, from below, they are white. And some of the fish and some of their predators have a hard time seeing them because the white reflects with the water. And what happens is that causes a type of camouflage. So particularly one of their enemies, the orca, has a hard time seeing them, so that helps them. So they're protected from above and below, but they do have some really nasty enemies, and we're going to show you some of them. Let's take a look, huh? Oh, no! You mean sharks like to eat penguins? Yeah, sharks like to eat penguins. And as you can see here, the leopard seal. Oh, no! Those guys are tough, too. And, of course, orcas, or otherwise known as killer whales. Jeez! They got it all going against them. They're not like me, an apex predator. I'm somebody that does the hunting. But, boy, how did they survive? How did they do this? Well, they're very, very fast. Remember we were talking about those rudders? They can move very quickly in the water. And a lot of times they've been known to escape some harrowing experiences. But their life is a very hard life. The bitter cold. And if you really want to learn a lot about penguins, I suggest a great documentary called March of the Penguins. It's a little sad and may not be great for everybody, but it shows how tough and how wonderful and how beautiful penguins are. Wow, that's amazing. And penguins are amazing too. I really like them. I would like to have one as a friend. Well, it's funny you should say that, because penguins can be found at our local aquariums. Really? We could go to SeaWorld and see them? Yes, we can go to SeaWorld and see them. And they have a wonderful conservation environment for them. And you can watch them swim, and you could just watch them do what they want. And you can even feed the penguins. Feed the penguins? Really? You can feed the penguins? That's awesome. Can we go today? Can we go now? No, we can't. We got to finish this video. Can we go after? Can we go after? We'll see. We'll see. We have lots of research to do. We have plenty of videos to make. Okay, we will wait. Let's finish this video first. So, the aquariums do a fantastic job, and they make the environment as perfect as they can be, and the penguins are very happy in captivity. But it also helps conservation of these animals, because with all the global warming and stuff like that, the area for them to survive is getting smaller and smaller. So we try to find more and more ways to, number one, entertain children with these wonderful animals that are revered by so many people. A matter of fact, did you know that penguins are very, very popular? I can see why. They look fantastic. They are awesome. They do so many cool things. And their babies are very cute. Have you seen those? Yes, we were showing pictures up here the whole time, by the way. And one of the really fascinating things is that teams take them as mascots, like the Pittsburgh Penguins. Do they swim? No, they play hockey. Oh, hockey! I've seen that game. That's right. You like those Maple Nuts? No, the Leafs, the Maple Leafs. Yes, I'm a Maple Leafs fan. But also, they've been known to be in a lot of movies. Like, do you remember when we watched Happy Feet? Oh, Happy Feet was really good. That was a great cartoon. We'll have to watch that. And then there were all kinds of different cartoons that have been done. And there's been actually some newspaper strips developed for penguins. So penguins are very, very popular and a very unique animal in this wonderful, wonderful world. So I think we pretty much covered everything that we needed to cover about penguins. Yes, and they are really, really cool and very, very smart. So I'm going to say hi, or basically goodbye, to all our new friends. First of all, Ty, how are you? Stay out of trouble and do not flip all over things, and do not hit your dad with the lightsaber that I've been hearing that you hit him with all the time. Be nice to your dad. And Avery, you're a very beautiful little girl. You be very good. And of course, we have to say hi to Hudson. Hudson is the best. We love Hudson a lot. We sure do. And that's why we do this each and every week. But with that said, if you have some kids that are starting to watch this and want to see different types of animals that Tiger and I can talk about, well, just send us an email at novaprime860@hotmail.com and tell us your names, and we'll mention you here on the air. Yes, I'm very good at pronouncing names. All kinds of different names. So shoot away, as long as you don't try to be silly. All right. So that's it for this week as we looked at penguins. Next week, we're going to be looking at chameleons. All right, stop. You're not blending into anything. You're really not. You're going to turn colors. Stop. Still, I'm going to have to work on blending in. Yeah, you're going to have to work on blending in this week. Next week, we'll learn all about chameleons. Until next time, it's your grandfather and Rob. Yeah, basically. Yeah, to Hudson, I'm a grandfather, but to the rest of you, I'm just Rob. And, of course, our good friend, Mr. Tiger. Salutations. Have a wonderful week, and do well in school, and be good for your mommies. And most of all, just be nice. Be nice to everyone, and you will have a happy, happy life. Like me. All right, guys. We'll see you soon. Until next time. See you later.